It's 10 trivia questions on honorific titles where all of the answers are Doctor, Mr., Mrs., etc. This is Trivia with Buds. It be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out this show. Today's Patreon spotlight is on Joe Finney, who has been a subscriber on Patreon to me for quite some time, since November of 2019, going on 2 years next month. Thank you, Joe Finney, all the way from British Columbia, Vancouver, British Columbia, up in Canada. What a great friend. Joe Finney, I have not had a lot of interaction with, but one time asked me for Gilmore Girls trivia. He says, Ryan, I was just listening to your Gilmore Girls trivia from a few weeks ago, and you said you had more slides with questions on them. My roommate and her family love Gilmore Girls, so I was wondering if I would be able to get those slides for me to do a trivia night for them. Cheers, Joe. And I believe, if I check my next thread of emails, that I did indeed send those questions to Joe. I think. Or actually, you know what? I think that was the only one I had, the one I did on the podcast. So sorry, Joe. I got to do some more Gilmore Girls for Joe and his roommates and their friends and family. But thank you, Joe Finney, for your support over these last couple of years. And guys, be like Joe. Go to patreon.com/trivia with Buds and sign up for different reward tiers between $1 and $50. $50 gets you all the trivia that I use every single month at my live trivia locations. If you're a trivia host and you need some content, that is the way to go. They're ready in PowerPoint slides for you, and you can kind of customize them, change the logos, etc. I actually don't have any logos on them, so you can add your own logo to them if you want, and just use those. But we're going to jump into a round today on honorific titles, which is being used this week at my California locations. If you play there, you can see the weekly locations by going to triviawithbuds.com. In the top right-hand corner, it says weekly shows. Click that, and you'll see all the good stuff going on. All right, we'll jump into these questions right now on honorific titles. Here we go. It is honorific title trivia. All your answers are Miss, Mr., Mrs., Captain, Doctor, etc. So keep that in mind. Here's number one. Children's toy introduced in 1952. Number one, children's toy introduced in 1952. Number one. Number two, footwear and foot care products. Number two, footwear and foot care products. Number three, pen name for Theodore Geisel. Number three, pen name for Theodore Geisel. Number three. Number four, nautical cereal. Number four, nautical cereal. Number five, Morgan Freeman played her chauffeur. Number five, Morgan Freeman played her chauffeur. Number five. Number six, tough guy on the A-team. Number six, tough guy on the A-team. Number seven, the character that always moves first in Clue. The character that always moves first in Clue. Number eight, Christopher Lloyd's 1985 Scientist. Number eight, Christopher Lloyd's 1985 Scientist. Number nine, title character from an Amazon series about a female stand-up comedian. Title character from an Amazon series about a female stand-up comedian. And number 10, Macho Man Randy Savage's ring escort and real-life wife. Number 10, Macho Man Randy Savage's ring escort and real-life wife. Those are all your questions for honorific titles. We'll be back with the answers after this. We're back with the answers to honorific titles. Did you get them all? Let's find out when we go over those answers right now. Number 1, children's toy introduced in 1952 was Mr. Potato Head. Number 1, Mr. Potato Head. Number 2, footwear and foot care products, Dr. Scholl's. Scholl', if you need it. Number 2, Dr. Scholl's. Number 3, pen name for Theodore Geisel, Dr. Seuss. Number 3, Dr. Seuss. Number 4, nautical cereal, Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. Number 5, Morgan Freeman played her chauffeur, Miss Daisy, driving Miss Daisy. Number 5. Number 6, tough guy on the A-Team, Mr. T. I pity the fool who gets that question wrong. Number 6, Mr. T. Number 7, the character that always moves first in Clue is Miss Scarlet. Miss Scarlet. Number 8, Christopher Lloyd's 1985 scientist, Doc Brown, or Dr. Emmett Brown. Number 9, title character from an Amazon series about a female stand-up comedian, Mrs. Maisel. Full title, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. And number 10, Macho Man Randy Savage's ring escort and real-life wife, Miss Elizabeth. Number 10, Miss Elizabeth. There you have it, a quick episode today on honorific titles. Hope you had fun playing along. Support the show by leaving an iTunes review if you got a minute or two to spare. And if you got a buck or two to spare, go to patreon.com/triviawithbud. See all the cool stuff you can get for supporting the show with different reward tier amounts. We have fact of the day for you. Globally, only 2% of the population has green eyes. Globally, only 2% of the population has green eyes. If you didn't know that, now you know. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers!